What is up, guys? It is currently 9:30, which is like mad early for me, but I wanted to wake up early because the owner yesterday said that he would help me out with weighing in and basically figuring out what body fat percentage I am. If you use skin calipers, it tells you roughly what body fat percentage you are, but you can't do it by yourself, and I also don't have it. So he was like, what time do you normally come in? And I said 8 p.m. He was like, oh shit, okay. Yeah, no, I'll have like a brief 15-minute amount of free time after I'm doing my thing at like 10:45. If you want to get some help from me, I'll bring my skin calipers. I'm like, fucking bet, absolutely. So I woke my ass up early so that I could go get my body fat tested, just to fucking see where I am. Also to show him, I'm serious, bro. I'll wake up at that crack ass of dawn if I need to, motherfucker. Right now I'm adding Greek yogurt to my breakfast, which is turkey, cauliflower, eggs, egg whites, and a bunch of strawberries. I started adding almond milk to my eggs because 240 milliliters is like 60 calories and I use 60 milliliters, so it's like 10 calories, which is fine to add. Like, what the fuck is 10 calories, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna eat the fuck out of this real quick.
Do you guys know who Will Tennyson is? I watched his bodybuilding show, his first show, I think is what he labeled it as. And that dude, he's natural, he competed naturally, and he looks fucking phenomenal. That dude looks amazing. His chest is big as shit. I probably shouldn't have watched that because now it's got my nerves like all kinds of out of whack. And he was doing some funky, the thing that makes me most nervous when it comes to show prep isn't necessarily getting to the super lean, because I kind of understand it's just eat less, maybe more cardio, simple sugar. But that peak week, dude, you can fuck your shit up on peak week. It's almost like you adjust drastically what you're eating based off of vibe. I'm bad with vibe. I need specific numbers, which I don't have. I'm also my own coach and I've never done this before. So I have to cut myself some slack, but I'm not a fucking loser. I'm not going to lose. I'm going to win, you know? So I have to win. So I gotta do shit right. So I gotta figure that shit out. I'm practicing posing currently, but men's physique posing, there's 2 poses. So it's super simple. And I don't have a great chest. And this off season, I'm gonna try to get as big of a fucking chest as possible. I refuse to believe that it's some bullshit where it's just like, you don't deserve a big chest. Will Tennyson, he looked great. And that video was phenomenal to watch. Watching Will's video also showed me that the judges will give you feedback, which is really cool. They told Will, get your lats up and activate your quads better. So they're very brutally honest, and I love brutal honesty. If a dude who knows what he's talking about comes up to me and he's like, your chest or your XYZ sucks ass, you should try to do better, I'll be like, okay, I should probably take that with a grain of salt and do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited though. I'm excited to get super shredded too. That'll be cool. I already have a plan of like where I'm gonna drop my calories, and it's gonna be those wheat muffins that I'm eating, specifically because when I eat them, I put this Greek yogurt frosting thing that I make on it, and that kind of spikes my cravings a little bit because it's sweet. Since I haven't had sugar in, you know, however long, Greek yogurt and protein powder is kind of fucking sweet. So it spikes my cravings for more shit, and it doesn't really, it's like hurting me more than it's benefiting me. So if I start reducing those, I think that would be beneficial. Plus it's a carb, so getting rid of those is also good. So I got that. I do 3. So next week I'm gonna do 2, and then 1, and then 0, I think. And that'll drop my total by like 450, I think, in 3 weeks. So that's pretty good. That'll be hard, but I can do it. Light work. Maybe instead of like getting rid of them completely, I replace them with a rice cake or something, because that's a thing people do, right? So there's a couple takeaways from Will's video that I got, specifically from the other competitors. One guy's tan was leaking, sort of, like it was dripping, which hurt him a lot. From what it looked like, it was just like covering his separation from his center chest, which is super unfortunate because I don't think that's in his power. I don't really know. I have no idea. So there's that. So you have to be careful of that. And then a lot of the competitors, I think he was competing against like 8 people or something. A few of them weren't even relatively close to Dice, like straight up. Yeah, they had abs, obviously, but I think what separated Will most from like all of the others, he was just conditioned out of his mind relative to the other competitors. Plus his big ass fucking chest helped a lot. But he was lacking in parts like when he was competing in the overall, his lats were a lot worse than the guy next to him, and his arms were a lot worse to the other guy because it was him against 2 other people. But he won because he's just more fucking conditioned. His back was sick as hell. So I think that's my That's my gateway to winning. I might have a small chest, but hopefully if I can just be way more shredded than the guy next to me, then I'll win. Especially in the amateur leagues, considering I'm gonna be competing against a bunch of other people who's also their first time. We got this, light work, we got this. I'm gonna research out of my fucking mind too on how to execute peak week properly.
Yeah.
I need to get my other influencer friend to be my cameraman for that day. That would be sick, because I gotta record it, but I feel like it'd be mad hard to record it myself, you know? Just did my caliper test thing with the owner of the gym. Goated, by the way, that guy is cool as fuck. I realized that you can get a pump before your show, which for some reason didn't cross my mind, which gives me hope for my chest, considering my chest looks like relatively decent when it's pumped, sort of, plus obviously like the striations pop out and shit. So hopefully that'll be like my saving grace, you know what I mean? Plus like delt pump will help a lot. Oh damn, I didn't realize I'm in your path, my bad. You're good. I legitimately think you need undeniable confidence in winning if you want to win. If you're going in expecting to lose, then you're gonna lose, you know? I think manifesting is a legit real thing. You just have to have like undeniable belief in yourself, which is rare for me. I also realized that when I do my show, I'll be like empty, you know? Almost. I'll have like carbs, I think, Gatorade or some shit. That's what Will Tennyson did, was drink a Gatorade and like a sweet potato or something. Whatever it was, or like a rice cake and almond butter, whatever. Very light. When I was doing my skin caliper thing in the posing room, I realized I'm kind of empty, so I look leaner because I just woke up like 37 minutes ago. I have 8 weeks. I feel like I'm pretty fucking lean where I am now. So add 8 weeks to that shit. I got this, bro. I got this. I swear to God. I'm gonna fucking win. I'm hyped. Since I'm practically unemployed, I had a ridiculous amount of time playing Call of Duty. And what I was doing was I was playing the worst class in the worst mode in order to try to get camos. I was doing the submachine guns on Nuketown 24/7, on core. Bad idea, because my bitch ass is getting headshot, medium range hit markers in hardcore with these fucking submachine guns. Fully maxed out, fully attached. 8 attachments, headshot, hit marker, hardcore. What the fuck? The sniper in core can shoot you in the toe and you die. The pistol can shoot you anywhere in the body once and you die. Why are they making the submachine guns horrendous? Because it's not like it's an ADS diff, because the ADS is like borderline the same with assault rifles and light machine guns. What the fuck? What's the deal? Anyways, I managed to get assault rifles, diamond, submachine guns, diamond. I have 2 of the 3 shotguns. I hate the shotguns, by the way. You have to play like a bitch in order to get point blank kills, and I hate that. I'm a run and gun type of guy, not a camp like a pussy kind of guy. But I got 2 of those gold, so I got 1 more shotgun to get gold, and I have a rocket launcher gold. The other rocket launcher, you need 30 fucking kills without taking damage? Are we serious? Who do you think you are, Activision? Or whoever owns Black Ops 7? Infinity Ward? I think it's Activision. Anyways, we're grinding. I have a whole nother day until I work. I'm off all day today, so no job. But yeah, I definitely am getting tilted as well. But it's fine. It's like, I'm getting tilted because I'm shit. And some of the deaths are absolute bullshit, but that's just hardcore. Yeah. 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 Oh, shit. It's kind of unfortunate that men's physique is only 2 poses, because I would love to do like a side tricep. Because I think my tricep and delt separation is pretty cool. Shit lighting, give me some credit. So what if I like lean? I think that's a cool pose. It's probably one of my favorite. And then I saw Will Tennyson, right? He was doing this and then he flared his quad, and that was cool as hell. I would love to do that. Anyways, I don't get to. I get to do a side one and then a back one. Okay, we're gonna do some brief posing. The men's physique posing. Keep in mind, I'm still kind of a newbie when it comes to this shit. Plus I let my pump die because I was talking to too many people. All right, actually I should probably take everything off. We're getting butt naked here because I need my legs. Okay. Damn, posing is hard as fuck. And those are the only two poses, so. Okay.